Hey everybody, Jeff, the Executive Director of Northern Colorado Youth for Christ. I want to bring you a quick message about where we are with this coronavirus and our approach. Always be prepared to give an answer for the hope that lies within, and that's from 1 Peter 3:15. This is a time whenever hope seems to be fleeting, and that's a crisis that we just cannot ignore. Whenever a crisis hits like coronavirus, we've got incredible first responders on the front line. We've got nurses and doctors. We've got firemen and policemen who are doing everything they can to protect us and asking us to stay home. We're doing our part. But in the midst of that, we are not about to sit back and not be a part of helping bring healing to our kids. And so that's why we have been incredibly active here at Northern Colorado Youth for Christ. Just like any other crisis, you have a command center. And in that command center, you make swift, decisive plans. You carry them out, execute them well. You reevaluate them and you adjust until the crisis is under control. And that is what we're doing right now. We have quickly pivoted to make sure that hope is still brought to our kids through the gospel. And I'm going to tell you about a few of those things here. Some of the ways that we're doing is through video games and online chats and live streams of everything we're doing. You just need to know we did not slow ministry down. The gospel is moving forward in the midst of this. Here's a couple of those stories.
To start off, last week we got to partner with Res Church to provide groceries and household goods to 17 homes from kids within our ministry. We also have our staff getting online, doing Bible studies online, and some of our staff have already reached out to kids who asking them how they were doing, and they were asking for more help and they wanted to join Bible studies. And so Jamie has some new kids in her Bible studies she's doing online simply because of this situation. Our staff are also hanging out with kids inside video games. We always go to where kids are, and our kids are in video games right now. So our staff have schedules of when they're inside different video games, and they're focusing on Matthew 11:28 through 30 this week of talking about bringing hope and casting your burdens on Jesus. Last night, Alec and Ryan were doing some video game work, and they left their Zoom chat open. And 3 kids just hopped in to ask questions and hang out with them because they wanted to have someone to talk to. Also, for our turnaround bikes, Jesse has put together a Build a Bike at Home bike fix-a-thon where you get to pick up the bike and the parts and the directions so that you can take it home and fix a bike up at home. These are all stories of things that are happening in the middle of this crisis to move the gospel forward.
That's how we are currently meeting the needs of the kids. That's our crisis plan. That's us being spiritual first responders. You're a big part of it as partners with us. Thank you for caring about our kids.